Hey lovely friends, this is a Tap With Me video. So if you haven't met, I'm Lindsay and I'm at Gut to Butt Healing, and I am here as a holistic coach to support you and guide you as you move through your gut to butt healing journey. And together we look at the foundational base for your gut to butt issues, the energetic, the emotional, and the beliefs that your psyche are holding, and all the things that are really the root cause of your gut to butt issue. So not that food and drink isn't important, of course, how we nourish our bodies as well as how we live and how we support ourselves, it always feeds into how we're feeling and how we're being expressed in the world. But that's built on a foundation of what's going on for us energetically, vibrationally, emotionally, and we are looking at all our beliefs and our values and our trauma together. And my favourite technique to support you in doing that is to use EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. And in these videos, I like to use EFT tapping, which means tapping on a few acupoints like this. It's very easy, very simple, and you can follow along with me in a minute. And we can just do this together. And the video is going to just be a short, manageable introduction, and hopefully supportive in its own right, little experiment with the technique for you. And because EFT is most effective when you find that very personal and specific issue, I do the best I can with these group videos and try and fine tune the topics and do something very specific, because that's when you get the best results, not sort of big general topics, actually really fine tuning them. So this one is going to be about pressure. So the pressure that we feel to look a certain way. That's what this particular video is about. Now, if this topic isn't one that's for you, then go and check out the playlist of the Tap With Me videos, because there's tons more all around gut to butt stuff, all about the emotional and energetic things that show up for people, very generally speaking. So you'll find something to suit you, I'm sure. But this one is about the pressure that we feel to show up looking a certain way. So that can be to do with your weight, your appearance in any way. So just notice what comes up for you. Is it, is it to look professional? Is it to look attractive? Is it, and it's something usually that feels really important to us, even if it's quite hard for us to acknowledge that and accept that and admit that even to ourselves. It can feel really important to do with success and thriving and surviving in the world. So anything which is going to be to do with our appearance and how other people see us in the world can have a real impact on how attractive we could be to a partner, our chances of reproducing, but also our chances of making a decent living. All this stuff, we don't want it. We don't want it to be the case, but it's there in our psyche. So notice what's there for you. What pressure do you feel? It could be that you've got a particular goal ahead of you. A wedding is a big example of when we feel like a particular pressure to or a competition, or a certain event or deadline where we're going to particularly feel a pressure to have a flat stomach, we meet a certain weight goal, fit into a certain dress, get our hair cut looking nice, whatever it is. So just find that for yourself. Just be aware of it, tune into it, as we say, just get it in your mind. Also notice if anything's showing up that you're feeling in your body, like a tension, a tightness, holding of your breath, holding your tummy in, shoulders are tense, a tightness in your jaw, anything like that. Don't need to overthink it, just be aware of it. Hey sweetie, come in, just doing a little video and I'll just be a sec. Yeah, just give me 2 minutes, I'll just finish this little video and I'll be with you.
Can I stay?
Yeah, sure. daughter's just going to watch while I do this tapping. So just tapping on the side of your hand, so this fleshy part underneath your little finger. You can do it on either hand and you can switch around. You don't need to hold your hand up. I'm just doing this to show you. And just say with me, even though I feel the pressure of this perfectionism, I deeply and completely accept myself. And again, say after me, even though I feel the pressure of this perfectionism, I deeply and completely accept myself. And one final time, even though I feel the pressure of this perfectionism, I deeply and completely accept myself. Okay, now you're just going to take a couple of fingers and tap on the front of your eyebrow, and it doesn't matter which way round, which side of the body, you can switch around. It's all very forgiving, just around the beginning of your eyebrow here. And just notice the feeling in your body or the thought in your mind, what that perfectionism is for you. I just want you to notice it, okay? And then on the side of the eye, notice how you feel the pressure, where you feel the pressure. What does it look like for you? How would you explain it to me? And then under your eye. So if I said to you, how does this show up for you? What would you say? Just be aware. Good. And then under the nose, above the top lip, we're just going to tap here, just noticing that feeling of pressure. I want you to really notice that pressure. Okay, and the chin point's just where the chin dips in here. And I want you to notice if there's any particular people that maybe you feel pressure from, either because they say something or just your perception of what they might be thinking, how they might be judging you, what they might expect from you. And then a big hand right over the collarbone like this. And I just want you to notice particularly anything relating to parents or key people in your life where maybe you feel a pressure, maybe you feel judged, and you think that they maybe expect you or want you to look a certain way. Okay, good. And then a flat hand under the armpit. That's it. And you're just going to notice that pressure, maybe from a partner or somebody whose opinion really matters to you. Good. And then the last one, you can use a flat hand or an uppy hand like this, is just on the top of the head. And you're just going to really notice that feeling of pressure and how you're feeling that in your body. Notice if you're tightening any muscles as you're thinking about that perfectionism. And as we're really focused on our gut to butt healing here, I really want you to notice if you're clenching your tummy, clenching your buttocks, clenching your anus, anything like that, where you're really holding those muscles, and just put your attention on that. And that's it, that's all we're going to do for this little video. You can do this as many times as you like, just to get into the technique and to notice if anything's shifting or changing for you. You might notice that you're sighing, that you're yawning. You could even be releasing signs of frustration, some tears, noises like, or frustrated noises, anything like that. You might be yawning, or you might be feeling more relaxed in your body. You might notice that your muscles are starting to relax more as you are tapping on these acupoints that are sending a bit like an electrical impulse through to the amygdala, that part of the brain that goes into tension. And we are just telling it can relax even when we're focused on these things. Okay, so do check out my other Tap With Me videos for other very specific topics. Have a great day. Thanks for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye.